Anybody have candy? Oh yeah? What kind?
Kit Kat.
Ooh, I love Kit Kat. Not melted though.
It's in the refrigerator.
Refrigerator. Yum. Anybody else have candy? I got my M&Ms. Becca, what do you have? Oh, oh. Anybody else have candy? I think since we made it to the last period of the day, we should have candy. Yes. Okay. While we're waiting for people, let's do this. Go to your canvas and go to your modules and then go to module 1.5, heading to the end, saying goodbye to Jeannette. But before you go to that, go one up to introduction to Jeannette making it to New York. Okay, and then let's bust out our notes. We have our notes in our notebook. Anybody have a favorite color M&M? Ahi, what color is your favorite?
Green.
Green. I swear the red ones taste better though. What about Jolly Ranchers? Anybody have a favorite Jolly Rancher? Maka, what is yours? The apple. What? Anybody not like candy? I don't really like candy. I'll take something spicy, like hot Cheetos. Anybody hot Cheetos? Yeah, hot Cheetos. Ooh, nice. Emily, hot Cheetos, huh? You ever do that move at the end where you like go like that, where you like shake the bag and then the Cheetos kind of test your strength? Okay. Look at this. Are all my kids here? Oh my gosh, I might have a moment. It only took us 6 weeks to figure out the schedule. Oh, let's group hug. Let's do a group hug. Okay. We're group hugging. You're like, we're not supposed to touch. Oh, guys. Okay. So why don't we do this? Go ahead, take your hand. Oh, where did Ahi go? All right, take your hand and let's high five each other. Go, 1, 2, 3. Bang. Bang. Can't believe I made you guys do that. That was awesome. Can't believe you guys did that. Okay, whatever. Anybody tired? Tired? Tired. Kalukalani, you tired? Why? It's hot. We gotta go to the beach. Who's going to the beach after this? Damien, you going to the beach? Boogie board? No, not today. Ah. Tasia, what? You have soccer practice? No. All right. Here we go. We are going to get started. So what we have here is this. I want to just open up with with a couple of things today. So I'm going to open up first of all. I can figure out. Let me share my screen. Okay, hang on. Share my screen. All right. So with this Dreams Deferred poem. Okay, you should have spent a good amount of time with this poem because it somehow, right, relates to Jeanette's journey. And you should have your cute little Venn diagram circles with some details in it, and then some eureka moments of, oh, they overlap in this sense. I see it, right? This poem makes sense because of this, right? So here we go. Dreams Deferred by Langston Hughes. What happens to a dream deferred? Does it dry up like a raisin in the sun, or fester like a sower and then run? Does it stink like rotten meat, or crust and sugar over like a syrupy sweet? Maybe it just sags like a heavy load, or does it explode? Okay, so hopefully you guys have your thinking caps on. They never fly off, after lunch. Okay, so just think about this for a moment. I'm gonna ask you guys things on what do you notice, all right? I'm just gonna call people out. No need to have your heart race. There's no big deal, okay? All right, so we're gonna start with Kayla. Kayla, point something out in this poem for us, please. I'm gonna have Emma.
I saw that when it says like, does it dry up like a raisin in the sun? I was thinking like, that was like there's like a stop in Jeanette's life when her mom, when she met the dad, it was like, because she wanted to be a painter, and it was like really hard to do that because her Rex, the dad, he had like a drinking problem, so I guess like she was like trying to mom over him. And yeah, I guess like it was like just an opportunity for Jeanette to like observe like what, like how that impacted on her, like in the rest of her journey.
I like that you connected the raisin to like, wow, an actual person can kind of dry up a person's life like that. Oh, that's really sad, actually. I hope you stay away from those people, all of you, okay? You need people to make you healthy, not dry up like a raisin in the sun. All right, Nai, what about you? Tell us something. Point something out that's worth talking about.
The part like what happened in a dream deferred. Like Jeanette, she had dreams. She wants to do things in life, but like it's like her family kind of holds her down in ways.
Oh, right. Imagine if your family were to be the cause of your dreams deferred. Does she let that happen, Nai?
No.
Not that you know of at this point, right?
Yeah.
I mean, they do it in other ways, but maybe within herself, maybe not. Okay. All righty. Becca, what about you?
I noticed that on the last line, or does it explode? In the video of the poem, it shows, like, you would think explode in a bad way, but it, like, in the video, it showed them graduating. So connected to Jeanette's story, her exploding is her being determined to move to New York and get out of Welch and have a new chapter in her life.
Oh, every once in a while, somebody will say something that nobody else said today. And that was it. Does explode necessarily have to be a bad thing? Are there connotations of exploding in a good way? Heck yeah, right? Why does everything have to be negative? It doesn't, right? So maybe she exploded and launched off of her launch pad and went up into space, right? Unreal. Ahi, tell us something. Drop some knowledge on us. Inspire us.
As I when I was doing this, I was reading the book and reading the poem to see if like I could find any similarities, and then it struck me the most obvious thing, or well, two actually. They both have hardships in their life, but they overcome them, and they're both staged in real life. Because I mean, yeah.
Yep. Every day. Yeah. So this poem also points out the importance of dreams, right? And how we all have dreams. And so how do we best protect these dreams from having it being turned into raisins, right? Or having it being turned into somebody else's dream even, right? Yeah. What are your dreams? Tell me one of your dreams. In the chat, go ahead. Share out one of your dreams with the class. My dream, what was that? Fly a plane, for real? Oh, ooh, oh, you guys. I was just thinking food. I was being simple over here. Okay. What is a dream you have? Drop a dream in the chat. Maka, welcome back, girl. Ooh, yes, yes. We need more doctors. You want to be a doctor in Hilo? Teja? No? Fix cars. Oh, okay. Okay, what else? Becca, what about you? Did you drop a dream in there? Who wants to fix cars? Makamai, you want to be an auto mechanic? You'll always have a job. That is so cool. Yeah, what else? Surf around the world with friends. Boy. Oh, 9. You sure? You sure? They might bite you and spit you out. I'm like, no. Are we done? My dream is to become an anesthesiologist. Oh, they make a lot of money, but they also help. They're the doctor that counts back from 10. Not too much though, okay? You know what happens when you put too much. Okay, what else? Get a good job in the future. That's good. A drifter like Fast and Furious. Oh, like Tokyo Drift. Oh. Nia, you dropping a dream inside the chat. I haven't seen your name. She wants to, so Makamai wants to be an auto mechanic Tokyo drifter. Oh, I have so many friends that work in land conservation. You let me know. You do good in school. Can help you with that easily. Okay, right on. That's good. Okay, so you gotta hold on to those dreams. And good thing, I'm your teacher. Guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna be the biggest cheerleader ever. I'm gonna be like, you can do it. That's all I got for cheerleading. I mean, okay, you guys, whatever you guys wanna do, okay, minus selling drugs, I will totally try and help you, okay? I want you guys to be the best possible people that's, you know, giving back to the community, please, in a very positive way. Okay, I don't want to stay away from those drugs. Hear me? You heard me? You heard it? Okay. All right, thank you, Maka. We're not gonna be a mechanic Tokyo drifter runner or whatever you call those people, mules. That'd be horrible. Okay, too much narcos. All right, now let's get going here. I'm gonna go back to sharing my screen. So much fun. All right, this is my fun class. Did I say that out loud? It's my fun class. Okay, so we're gonna say goodbye to Jeannette. So what I want us to do is just, if you guys have a place where you're writing down what you have Kuleana for, just make sure you know. We have 3 sessions of Membing this week, as always, okay? Today we're gonna, this week we're gonna finish the glass castle, okay? We're gonna finish the glass castle. So if you look in your student packet, you have pages 20 to 23, right? You're just taking notes, what page number, okay? These questions are there to guide you, so all good. We also have this opening and closing activity that we're going to be focusing on for this week's memoir. So not the last memoir. We're not talking about last week's memoir. We're talking about our final piece. Okay, so if there is a confusion on that, we've already done 3 memoir pieces. Now we have the 4th and final piece. Everybody clear on that? Give me a thumbs up. If you don't have thumbs, then show me your pinkies. Just joke. I'm joking. I'm joking. It's the last period of the day. We gotta crack some jokes, you guys. Come on. Okay, all right. So we're gonna do this, okay? Be ready to share out. This is Jeannette and her mother. I know, Kikama. Say something about this picture.
Wait, which one is Jeannette?
Jeannette, I would think it would be the one that does not look like she doesn't have a home. The one on the right is Jeannette, and the one on the left is her mama. That's Rosemary, you guys. She's still alive. So just look around them, look at them. What do you notice? Maddie, hi Maddie. Can you just give me some kind of insight, drop some knowledge on us?
They were way different from what I imagined in the book.
Say that one more time.
They were way different from what I imagined in the book.
What did you imagine? What did they look like to you in the book?
Like, I thought Rosemary was, like, she had black hair.
Okay. Damien, what about you? What are you eating? Looks like cheese.
Oh, I'm eating the McDonald's spicy chicken nuggets.
Oh, I secretly love McDonald's. I know it's not good for me, but I just love it. Oh. You have French fries too?
Oh, no.
Oh. Okay. What do you notice? You're looking at this picture. What do you notice?
The house is kind of messy.
Yeah. What else?
Yeah, I thought the mom looked different because didn't the dad, like, when they were young, the dad explained the mom as, like, beautiful and stuff like that. But I don't really.
Yeah. I mean,
really just said that.
People have a shelf life, yeah. So she had a rough life living on the streets and, you know, I mean, Oprah looks good because she's got a whole team behind her cooking her meals and doing her face and making sure she's all good. Rosemary chose to live a life on the street, you know. I don't know. Interesting. I like that you pointed out that, you know, the house is still messy, but the things aren't adding up. Like, yeah, she's still messy, but she's not homeless. Did you notice that? Makamai, tell us, Drifter. What do you notice?
They got a new cat. That's good.
Okay, thank you for pointing out the pets. What else?
I don't know. It's just I did not think that is what Rosemary looked like. I thought that she had brown hair, and she was like a little bit darker than that, and she had like brown eyes or something.
Ah, yeah. Interesting. Okay, cool. All right, Diesel. I don't know why I have to say your name like that. It's like Diesel. It's not like Tacoma. You know, it's like a Diesel. Just joking. Okay. Say something.
I don't know. I thought Rosemary looked different. Like I thought she looked like a creepy lady you would see digging in a trash can, but she's not.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna put a rule out there, and that is no commenting on Rosemary's looks now. I mean, like when you're looking at these two people, we're inferring something. Yeah, check them out. Just by looking at this picture, what do you know? Kalukalani, tell us something, please, and don't say they love animals.
Jeannette is tall. Yeah.
And that is tall. You can tell she got legs for days. What else, though?
They both look mad.
Thank you. Can you further talk about that? Do they look like what a mother and daughter look like? Meow, tell us.
No.
Why? What? If looks could kill, what are they saying? My gosh.
They don't like each other. Like she's leaning away from him. See.
Yeah.
Like problems with her back or something.
Okay. I mean, if you had to pose for a picture, right, with your mama, I mean, Anela, tell us, girl. Tell us, when you look at their faces, what do you see?
They look like they want to kill each other. Like, they don't even look like they want to be in the same room together. Like, if I were to take a picture with my mom, like, I would be, like, on her back, or maybe she would be on my back because I'm taller than her. But, like, we would, like, look like we love each other because we love each other. Like, they look like they just want to kill each other.
Yeah.
Oh, and plus, in the background, there's, like, I cannot make out what that is, but it looks like, I don't know, like, painting stuff. I don't know. Or, like, she's, like, building stuff, like, sculptures.
Yeah. Still in.
Yeah, so that's good that she, like, kept up with her, like, kind of like her dream or whatever.
There's still a dog. There's a dog. I'm pointing out the dog so nobody else points it out. Okay. All right. Yep. So we look at this. Now we can talk about what we're not seeing, right? So Anela and Meow pointed out, like, you don't see the love. There's no warmth. There's no connection like how a mother and daughter should be connected. They're barely touching each other, right? They look like strangers. They look irritated having to sit next to each other. Okay, pointing out some stuff. Okay, all right. So what we're gonna do, this is just the connection piece, yeah. We are going to break up into small groups. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're all gonna just for now, just go ahead and click on this Google link right here. Click on the link. Don't do anything yet, okay? Because I'm gonna make the breakout rooms, and then I'm gonna have a leader for each breakout room, and they're gonna create a shared document out of this. Okay, so when you look at the group work, oh my gosh. Okay, what you're gonna do is you're gonna make sure that as a group, you are going to, you are going to add your group's name. Oh, this is so annoying. Okay, you're going to, okay, and then as a group, you're just gonna plug in details of dreams deferred, details of the glass castle, and then connections, right? What kind of links can you make between these two things? Okay, and then, so that's gonna take you up to like 12 minutes because it's gonna take you some time. 12 minutes. Where's your phones? Go ahead, set it to 12 minutes. Oh, that's my dad, he's eating something. My dad's always eating something. Okay, so grab your phone, set it to 12 minutes, don't start it yet. Okay, and then the last 3-4 minutes or so, what you're going to do is you're going to come up with a response, maybe something like 3 to 5 sentences long. You're going to explain the connection of dreams deferred and Jeanette's journey. What is the connection? Okay, so you're going to have a total of 15 minutes here. 12 minutes to get all the notes together, and then 3 minutes to figure out and write that little explanation. Okay, that's what you're going to be sharing out in big group. Okay, you're going to have 15 minutes. So let's do this. I'm going to stop my sharing. Okay, hang on. I'm going to call people out. Nai, who are you talking to?
I needed to dictate something really quick. I look really mad. I'm sorry.
Okay, so there's going to be 4 groups. Here we go. Ahi, go ahead and make a copy for your group. And you're going to add in your group members. No, you don't need to add them in. Actually, Ahi, let's have Tasia, you're gonna lead the next group. So make a copy and then change your settings to anyone with the link can edit. Okay, the next one, let's have Emily. Emily, you in charge of this group, okay? Make a copy, anyone with the link can edit. Emily, in your group, you have Damon and Nai. Okay, in the last group, we'll have Anela. Anela, you be your group's leader, okay? You're gonna have Diesel and Becca in yours, okay? So 12 minutes to place all the notes in there. And then, 3 minutes to kind of finish up, and then make sure everybody shares out something, okay? Emily, you got that? Make sure you're the boss. Okay. Nella, you good? Okay, you guys ready to start your timers?
No, wait. Okay, so I made a copy. So I didn't want you to like cut me out and then put me in the group, you know? So I made the copy, so then I just click share, and then anyone with the link can just like that.
And then
I don't know what to do.
Change it to editor.
Okay.
Do you know how to do that?
Yes.
You do? Mm-hmm. If not, your group members can help you. Then drop the link into the chat so everybody can click on it, okay?
Oh, Raj.
Okay, here we go.
Miss.
My name is Kumu Kabatu. I got a first name that's Kumu.
I'm sorry. Kumu Kabatu. Thank you.
Yes, Kumu Beautiful. Either way, I answer. Okay. 12 minutes, you guys good? I'm just joking, my gosh. It's the last period of the day. We're tired, sweaty. Okay, start. Ready, go.
am I gonna find it? Wait. There we go.
Are you still having
Ah, stop laughing at me, guys. It's not my fault. I'm not good.
nervous?
Yes, I'm nervous.
Share your screen with me so I can just walk you through it. Diesel,
They have-
don't tease her. You gotta just help her.
Yeah, guys. Wait, did you get it, Becca?
Oh,
No, just
yeah.
drop
wait.
the link in the chat.
I did, but then I couldn't give them access.
Change it
Yeah,
to
yeah.
everyone with link.
Anella, hurry up.
I'm sorry.
Anella,
Okay, wait, share your screen.
share your screen. Diesel is gonna help you.
Is it
He's gonna
sharing?
hold your hand through the garden of Google.
Thank you.
Okay, you see the blue thing under restricted?
Oh, right.
No, down.
Change the link.
Change link.
Right here.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then tap on that.
This.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyone with link.
Raj.
And then
Okay.
viewer. No, viewer. Change
Oh.
viewer.
Change what?
Okay. Go to the right. Change viewer to editor.
Okay. Got him. I know how now.
And here ends my TED Talk. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay, hurry up.
Okay.
Type this fast enough.
Okay.
I ate it. Okay, how's it going? You guys plugging in? Yeah. Okay, come on, where you dog?
He's sleeping.
Oh. You guys good, Jai? I don't have to worry about you guys. Maddie's there. I don't have to worry.
Hello.
Aloha.
Where is everybody?
We're all here.
You gotta put it like whoever has the link can edit.
Okay, who's doing that? Who's in charge?
This is-
Ninja!
this is Susie.
Okay, where is it? Show me your screen, girl. Show me the money. One of my M&Ms dropped on the ground and I ate it. Kind of waste. Ooh, peanut. Baka mayroon kayo peanut. Okay. Go to shared. I should have just walked everybody through this. Oh my gosh. Share right there. On the, yeah. Click. Okay. Change. Okay, go to the right. You see viewer. Okay. Boom. Okay, now drop it into the link, into the chat so everybody can access it. Oh my gosh. We gotta start our timer. Just go back and redo your 12 minutes, you guys. You guys crazy. Stop. Start it again. Okay, are we good now?
Yep, we're great. Thank you.
Hey. Okay, everybody's contributing. Did you guys, are you guys working? You guys good, Damien? Okay. Can you restart your clock, Emily, to 10 minutes? Because some people didn't know how to share it. Painful. It's all right.
whatever in the. Maybe you don't have notes. What did you say? And then, well, yeah, you just put it in the thing, and then yeah. Oh, that's the wrong thing. Do we have to do the bubble first, or can we do like the question? Because I can do the question. I don't know.
Wait, I'm confused.
Well, what's your question?
What does dreams deferred even mean?
James Deferred was the assignment, was a poem.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, there you go.
Tasia, how much time do you have on your timer?
My timer stopped because I turned off my phone.
Okay. Go ahead and put like 7 minutes on, and then make sure you're wrapping up. Okay.
Okay.
After when the timer goes off. Okay.
Hi, Kumukabutu. I almost said miss again.
Beautiful.
Hi, Nella girl. So what? You guys almost fell.
Yeah, we're just doing the third slide.
Nice. We gotta move on because I gotta do a writer's workshop with you guys. Yeah.
Are we the last group?
No.
Oh.
Maybe. I don't know.
Better not be. Jesus.
Jeez, man. Okay,
I
get
know.
done. Okay, in a couple minutes we're gonna come back. So,
You want us to leave, or are you gonna like tell us to come back?
you're gonna see the breakout room will be ending in a minute.
Thank you.
Yeah. Are you guys working on wrapping it up already?
Is there like a amount of like things we have to put inside the Venn diagram, or is it just like putting down ideas?
3, 4 on each side, or just something that you can come up with. You know that. What is a connection here? You see a connection.
Okay.
Get those done though. Can you show me your screen?
Oh. Me?
Sure.
Oh, okay.
All right. Moved on to pretzels. Oh, good. We're not looking for like direct quotes, which is great, Maddie. But like just notes, like what do you? Yeah. What are some of the sowers in Jeannette's life? Right? What are some of the raisins that dried up? Does that make sense? Whoa! Okay.
Wait, I have to make it smaller.
The extra group. That's fine. That's fine. Okay. All right, finish up, and then we'll get back to the rooms in about a minute.
Okay.
If Emily doesn't come back, she thinks her Wi-Fi is broken.
Okay. You guys got it handled though, yeah? All right, where's everybody else? Can you hear the lawnmower?
No.
Yes?
No. I can.
I cannot.
All right. So we're gonna start off with Anella's group and then we'll just move through. Make sure you guys are all sharing out. Start off with the Venn diagram and then work your way to just the connection. Okay, go on, Anella.
Do you want me to share my screen? Yeah? Yeah, okay, okay. Okay. So this is my group. In my group was
Put it on present mode. Auntie getting old.
sorry.
Hmm.
Is that better? Okay. So in our group, there was the names. I don't know what happened. Like it just disappeared. But it was Diesel and Rebecca. No, cause I remember Rebecca put it, but I don't know what the heck happened. Anyway, so this is what we got because we were kind of confused because we weren't sure like if what we put in this one was supposed to go in the middle or on this slide. But anyway, we got the difference. Me and Becca didn't have anything that was in the difference, and Diesel put it's a poem and it's a book. That's the only thing we had different. I know it's kind of sad, but it's okay. And then in our slide 3, I put the first one, and Becca put the bottom 3. Do you want us to share or they can just read?
Okay, so go back to the second, that one that you guys worked hard on. Thank you. All right, so what we have here, okay, is, yes, I mean, we might as well put it starts with a D and the other one starts with a G, okay? But basically what I was hoping for is that you pulled out things like Dreams Deferred talks about maybe what happens to dreams when they are put on hold, right? And then in the Glass Castle, Jeannette has dreams, but you know they're put on hold, and then something in the connections. And then go to the next slide. So it seems like those details should be at least mentioned in a shorter version on the second slide, okay? And then this right here, I mean, I need to have a restating of the topic sentence, yeah? Something like, you know what, right? The connection between Dreams Deferred and Jeanette's journey, you know, reflected in what, or, and then you just talk about it. That's all, okay? So go back and fix it. Let's have the next group we can unshare. Okay. Let's try another group. Yay, Emily, go ahead. Let's try you guys. Okay, somebody talk.
Okay, so in our group was me, Damien, and Emily. I need to move this. Okay. I think Damien did the dreams deferred part. Emily did the genetic explosion and the glass castle Jeanette, and I did the Jeanette family, weighed her down.
Okay, I'll talk about what I put. Does it like dry up like a raisin in the sun, which was part of the dreams deferred? It kind of like means like, do you let your dreams get like dried up and like forgotten, and you don't pursue it anymore, and like just put it on the side? And another one was, or does it explode? Like that, pretty much what it meant to me was like, do you chase after your dreams and pursue your passion? Kind of like how Jeanette did when she moved to New York.
Okay.
My Wi-Fi wasn't working, but it's okay. So I did the middle one, and I said I made the connection with the explosion because the video was graduating and she left. So
Good.
Damien.
So the connection between Dreams Deferred and Jeanette's journey is that Jeanette's dream was she wanted to go to college in New York City and she wanted to become a teacher. But like her family was holding her behind because the dad and the mom didn't want her to go. But then Lori went, and so she was pretty much stuck behind. But then she kind of like exploded, and then she just headed off to New York City to like do her own dream and her own passion with nothing. Yeah.
Thank you. Better. Okay. Thank you. Let's try somebody else. Asia?
In my group was me, Makamai, Kalukalani, and Yao. I did the glass castle part. So the glass castle talked about resilience, determination, and persevering through hardships.
Who else is presenting? Let's go.
I'm presenting the third side, but I'll say this stuff if you want. Well, I'll just say it. In James Deferred, does it carry like a heavy load? It means like, does it drag you down as a distraction? And then the connection with hardship. Okay, next slide. Okay, so this is my part, and I didn't get to finish, but what I was trying to say was that the poem, whenever I read it, it like made me think about the book and like what was going on with like when like so the verse of the poem was making me think about a certain scene from like the book, and like this part, what happens in James Deferred, does it dry up like a raisin in the sun or does it fester and run? It made me think about like the hot desert time when Jeannette was there and like her getting stuck what is it called? Getting stuck on the side of the road that one time, and then she had to walk all the way back home. Yeah.
Okay. Make sure you finish that up. Yeah, we're just looking for any type of connection, right? Talking about parents, even you know, not only Jeanette's dreams, but because she's part of a family unit, the other dreams of the other people, I mean, also matter as well. Okay, I believe, is there one more group that has to go? Who is that? Go.
So I did the Dreams Deferred in Glass Castle, and in the Dreams Deferred, it was saying how like Orpheus are like a Thor, and in the Glass Castle, Rex kept asking Jeanette for money, and how they were supposed to use that money to like pay food and pay the bills while Rosemary was gone on her trip for 2 months or 3 months. And does it dry up like a raisin in the sun? Rosemary had a dream of becoming a painter before Rex came into her life. Okay, I didn't realize I was on mute, so I said like how that her mom had a dream to be a painter, and when Rex or the dad arrived, he like really brought like that energy down of her like way of being a painter in her future, and he had a drinking problem. So that's like kind of a way that it was like bringing down their family kind of. Okay.
Okay, so me and Kekama did this last part, and basically me and him, we were trying to talk about what kind of connections there was. Like, we even had to look at the graph, like the one that Kayla and Maddie were doing, to find out a few more things. But yeah, we found out that, like I said before, one isn't. They're both in real life. And I think a comma can also add on to what. Yeah.
So what I put for the connection between the dreams differed was that, so Jeannette she was kind of getting held back by her family. Let's just say, like, they're kind of holding her back to go to New York and get a job and go to college. So she just like, she had to kind of like stand up for herself, I would say. And she just didn't care what anybody said, and she went to college, and then I forget what happened after that, but yeah. And she moved with Lori too. She
Right.
moved to New York.
Okay. So very good. Go ahead and unclick, unshare. So to wrap this section up, what I'm looking for, and what I'm noticing, that's why we did the warm up of what do you see in the picture, yeah? What I'm looking for is not what you see right in front. These explicit, direct, obvious details is not what I'm challenging you guys to tell me. I have eyes. What I want to see is a deeper analysis from all of you guys. Everybody understand what I'm saying here? Like when I ask you, what do you see? What's the connection? I see that she has a cat. Oh, and a dog. Their house is messy. So that is a starting point. Their house is messy, but it looks like they actually have a house, right? So I mean, dive into that. What does that mean if they still have the junks around, but then they have 4 walls to keep them safe, right? So something must have happened, right? I need you guys to be critical thinkers here, not just tell me what you see on the screen. Like, look into their eyes, right? When we go back to that picture and we look into their eyes, then we see what Niall was talking about. They're kind of not friendly. They look like they have anger in them, right? There's something more complex going on in their faces and in the way they've positioned themselves side by side, instead of how Anella was saying, hey, I would be loving up on my mother, right? But she's kind of like, whoa, I can barely stand it, right? So for you guys, I'm challenging you guys, okay? All of you guys, I'm looking at the screen. I need all of you guys to go deeper. Okay, because if not, then this next part is going to be even more horrifying, because I'm going to ask you to start your next your next memoir piece. Okay, okay, enough on that. Go ahead and get into your canvas. Okay, and we're on the next thing, the wonder of being human discussion. So this is, you guys gonna be doing this later on. Okay, so jump into the reading first and then think about it and then write something worth your time. So what we have here is we have the wonder of being human discussion. How do dreams and dreaming provide hope for people like Jeannette? Answer that question, right? What happens when dreams are deferred? What happens when Jeannette's dreams are deferred? What have you learned about Jeannette's journey that you can apply to your life? Okay, I'm looking for a deep response, but I don't want you guys to just check the boxes and say, okay, I'm done with my response. It looks like I have enough and she's gonna give me a good grade. I'm looking for you guys to think things through. Okay, so I'm challenging you on that. Next, go ahead and hit the next button. Okay, what we have here is we have the final part of today. Opening and closing activity for the last memoir piece. I'm gonna have you guys click on this article, How Jeannette Walls Spins Good Stories Out of Bad Memories. Okay, and at the very bottom, okay, go ahead. When you get to the article, you're just gonna keep scrolling down until you see Jeannette's face, because we basically can see, the article is just summarizing the glass castle, and we've already read most of it. So we go down and we see Jeannette in the field, right? It says Jeannette on her property in Virginia. Okay, I want you to start reading from that point on, because what you find out is what happened after the glass castle stopped. Does that make sense? Okay, so you're gonna read about how she was at least able to say, Mom, maybe you should come live with us, right? She ended up being this really successful writer. And even though her mom was so selfish and she couldn't even take care of her, let alone take care of herself, right? She still brought her mama in. That would be hard for me. If my mama did that to me, I don't think I would be able to do that, but that's part of the beauty of the human spirit, right? We can kind of think things through. So, do you guys think she forgave her mom or she just accepted her mom? Let's do this. In the chat, do you think she forgave or accepted? Just write forgave or accepted. Oh, I can do a poll. I'm not going to do that right now. Okay. Okay, very good. She accepted. Why don't you think she forgave? Okay, and I'm gonna ask, let's go with Becca. Becca, thank you for showing up today. Why do you think she forgave rather than she accepted versus forgave?
Actually, I think she did a little bit of both. Like, I think she forgave her mom because she knows what her mom was going through as well, because they lived the same life. Particularly, and I think she accepted because she might have just felt bad for the mom, so she just wanted the mom to have a good life because she has a good life.
Right, that would be a hard pill to swallow. Yeah, if you made it out and your mom was still in that mess that she created, right? Why not pull people up instead of just let them go? Yeah, that's a good point. Thank you. All right. Yeah, I don't know if she really forgave her mom. I don't know if you can forgive your mom for making you dig through the rubbish and eat around the maggoty parts of the canned meat. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and look through this. we're in the last part, and that's the opening and closing. So I want you guys to really jump into the last part of the article, read it for yourself, and then just think about these questions. The first question, when thinking about obstacles in life, think about one time that you had to get through something. How did you survive or overcome the situation? What role does resilience, agency, empathy, the human spirit play in the process? What about forgiveness? Okay, so I don't know. We've all gone through something. Maybe some of us are lucky that we haven't gone through too many like crazy parts, but maybe there's just something that you had to get over, right? That only you know you messed up, and how do you get over that, right? Nobody else knows that maybe you told a lie, maybe you threw somebody under the bus, whatever it is, right? But maybe we just, how do you overcome obstacles, right? Maybe you messed up. How do you say sorry? And then not only sorry to help out with the relationship rebuilding, but within yourself, right? How do you do that? Yeah, there's a lot of talking, self-talk. Girl, you okay? We can do this, right? You're human. You will make mistakes, something, right? I hope you guys have an internal dialogue with yourself. Okay, so going back to the canvas. Okay, this is what I'm going to have you do. For this week's focus, right, we're going to be focusing on the beginning and closing of your memoir, whatever it is. It's an open topic, okay? But hopefully you can relate it to maybe something you overcame. Hopefully you can add in maybe a tale of resilience and agency and empathy and the human spirit. I want you to work those in there, okay? Go ahead and copy this slide presentation so that everybody has it. Okay, you're going to be turning this in because this is like a worksheet. All right, I'm going to have you guys fill out the it's your turn part. Okay, your turn. You do it. Okay, so I'm going to go over some of these things, talk you through it, and explain what these examples are, and then you're going to do it. And then submit this along with your draft of your last submission for your fourth memoir. Everybody good on that? Show me your thumbs. At least we got one each. Good. Hard to play video games without your thumbs. Okay, here we go. All right, so let's move into that first slide. Start with a random list. This is just suggestions too, by the way. So here's my random list. My mom appeared in the doorway with a single red lifesaver, a Band-Aid, and a cucumber. That's weird. Okay, well, here's another example. Tears of laughter, missing a 2-year-old in Costco, and someone being rushed to the ER. That's the perfect weekend. What the heck is that, right? Okay, so what do we have here? Maybe, just maybe, this last memoir piece, you want to talk about something super crazy or super memorable. Well, think of the most random parts of the memoir that you can just place at the beginning of your memoir piece, right? A Band-Aid? Yeah. A single red lifesaver? Band-Aid and a cucumber? What the heck, right? Get your audience thinking. Okay, next one. So in connection with the beginning, here's what you could add at the end. So at the beginning of your memoir, you're gonna just kind of hook your reader. But at the end, this is where you come full circle. Everybody good on this? So if you look, here's the connection. I always knew she was the sweetness, the healer, and the coolness of life. Yes, that's my mom. Single red lifesaver, a Band-Aid, and a cucumber, right? So what do we have here? We have all the things that represent, right, your mom. Okay. Next, no one would ever believe this is how memories are made. Tears of laughter, missing a 2-year-old in Costco, and someone being rushed to the ER is the story of my 6th birthday. Happy birthday to me, right? So what we have here, random list, but because you're going to tell the story and unfold how all of these things are connected, it makes sense. But what you need to do is you state it in the beginning, and then you come full circle, and then you remind the reader of that random list at the beginning, okay? All right, next. Okay, so that's where you're going to try. You're going to try and create your own random list. So if you have to tell a story, go ahead. List like 3 things that could be in your story, right? So Tasia plays soccer, right? A shin guard, right? You ever lost one side? It sucks. A shin guard, a broken tooth, right? And a red card, right? The perfect recipe for disaster. Okay, so just try to type something in while we're on this page. So this is your turn. Yeah, Anela, do you have a crazy list that's related to a story? Can you think off the top of your head? No? Anybody? Anybody got one? 3 crazy things that link together?
I have one.
Okay, okay.
One time we were going to the beach. I forgot the tubbies. Then when we got to the beach, I forgot the mayonnaise or something to make the sandwich. And then my sister cut open her knee and had to be rushed to the hospital.
Yeah.
So it started off with me.
Yeah. Don't ever forget the mayonnaise. That's like forgetting to cook rice before mom comes home from work. Try it. Don't do it. Try it. You want to see somebody go crazy from like in 1 second? Mom, I forgot to cook the rice. True story. We have to eat bread. It was horrible. Okay. All right. Back when we didn't know white bread was so bad for us. Okay, next. Let's move on because I want to give you guys time to kind of fuck around with these ideas here. Okay, so next one. I want you guys to try to do this cliche mix-up, remix. Okay, so start a new tab and then just go ahead and Google cliches, list of cliches. So cliches are not fun. In fact, they make me nauseous because it's very poor writing. It's like that saying that you write because you're too lazy to come up with your own writing, right? So let's go ahead and just pick one of the cliches and type it into the It's Your Turn box. Okay, pick a good one. Pick a really cheesy one. I want as cheesy as it gets. Okay, comma, go all out. Pick one that's gonna like make your teacher have frizzy hair. Okay, just. Okay, anybody selected a good junk one? Meow, you found one. They're called cliches. Go Google it. Google list of cliches. Maddie, you got one? You fixing your hair or you raising your hand? Both. Anybody got a good cliche? Okay, Meow, go ahead. Rada, you unmute? I didn't hear you.
Don't get your knickers in a twist.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Yep.
That's pretty cheesy. How do you twist that one up? No pun intended. Right?
Yeah.
We're looking to untwist it, right? So maybe use the word untwist, right?
Oh, yeah.
Fix the knickers. Okay, Becca, you got one?
Come back to me.
Come back to you. Okay, I just had $1 million idea. I'm gonna make sure it says unmute yourself. I'm gonna be a millionaire. I want to sell it to all the teachers to say unmute yourself. Okay. Anybody chose, what is it? What is that one? It's so lame. Something about the courage of a lion or brave like a lion. What is it? Where is it? Brave as a lion. Anybody chose that one? Okay, let me walk you through the brave as a lion. Okay, you can mention something in the beginning of your memoir, right? Something about being brave like a lion. You can connect scaredy cat. You can connect the Lion King, Mufasa, right? You can connect, right? You can connect like the circle of life, right? Simba, all of that, right? Do a remix. Anybody have one? You guys chose one. Emily, you chose a cliche.
I'm looking for a really bad one.
Right, look for a really bad one. Anyway, let's go back to that slideshow that we're working on. Okay, look for a really bad one, the kind that makes you want to puke your brains out. Okay, so what we have here is they say that time heals the past. Well, I'm gonna change it up, right? But for me, it's time is a fancy red sports car, and it waits for no one. Dun 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 dun. Okay, and then also, I don't know if you guys know this, but I used to be a middle school teacher for 10 years. And this phrase about my heart broke into 1,000,000 pieces practically killed me. So here we go. My heart didn't break into 1,000,000 pieces. When I checked, it broke into 2, and that was enough for me. Oh, okay. It doesn't have to break up into 1,000,000,000 pieces, just 2. Sad. Okay. Now go to the next button. Go next. Okay. So how do you connect it to the end? Like this. Well, for me, I chose to jump into the fancy red sports car and have been cruising it ever since my 8th grade summer. I mean, I might want to put a broom at the end, but we'll see. Next. My luck, the universe made glue. Bit by bit, I reconstructed and fortified the pieces into the person I am today, right? So you're still linking. Yeah, bazillion pieces was mentioned, but now, hey, the universe made glue. So I get to like make it pretty again, right? Make it strong. Okay, next, let's move on. So find that cliche. Next one, start with a minor detail or a clue. Here's some examples. Every so often, a dancer appeared on the corner in a pure white outfit, just when I needed him. You guys ever see him dancing on the corner, on the road? No? Nobody has seen the dancer. Okay. Next, the gray cloud.
Guy, that goes to our school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's my student. He's like spreading joy. Like random people are videoing him and then posting it and saying, this is exactly what I needed. Because he's like just all about spreading the joy by dancing his butt off. And it's just like, he's all about dancing. It's pretty cool. He's just being himself. So anyway, next. The gray clouds and a severely stubbed toe should have been the signs I needed. But I wasn't paying attention. And I should have known. Okay, so those are some of the minor details or clues that maybe I mentioned in the beginning of my memoir piece. Next part, connect it, right? So connect it to the ending. I needed that dancing angel in that moment. He became one of those notes people are lucky to find in their lunch sacks. A gentle reminder that someone loves me no matter what. Yeah, wrap it up like that. Find a way to gently let somebody go. Next one. We read signs every day to stay alive and to keep others safe. Believe the universe when she whispers, because when the universe shouts, it might be too late. Okay, so what did I do? I personified the universe as a she. Okay, last one, go to the last part. Hey, let's have some fun here. Let's try to maybe incorporate an onomatopoeia, right? A noise, a phrase, or something that repeats, right? Maybe what you can do is repeat it throughout your memoir, actually, right? Ba-blam, believe it, live it, be it. All my life I've been waiting for, I've been praying for the people to say that we don't want to fight no more. There'll be no more war. And the people will say, okay, all right. Heard that song this morning when I woke up, and I put it into the PowerPoint. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna just Matis Yahoo my class. So what we have here are just maybe things that you could just add in the beginning, and then let's use them. Look, at the end, what can we mention? But blam to the fullest. It's the only way to go. Believe in yourself. Live those truths. Be your best version every day. And then I just added on to the words of the song, right? All my life I've been waiting for this moment to respond to the call. And I've been praying for the courage to stand up for the ones that couldn't. That day was the day. Okay, so just some ways to start and to close your memoir pieces so that I can save my own life from reading. Once upon a time, when I was in the 8th grade, I went to Disneyland. Okay, started off in like a random place and then bring me back, because that when you bring me back, then I'm more curious. Okay, try not to be so straightforward in the beginning so that you have time to explain your story. Okay, everybody good? I just did a whole bunch of hula just now. Okay, and now we gotta like dance backwards off the stage. You know what I mean? Okay, questions. 3 membing, discussion board, memoir piece. Okay, in order to get the full points for the opening and closing activity, I just want to see just one attempt per it's your turn. Can? Just one, just try. One each. Okay, one each. All right, guys, questions? If you don't have questions, I'm going to have somebody close the class for us. Diesel, thank you so much for volunteering. I really appreciate it. What do you want to leave the class with? Just a final thought of the day, since it's our last class.
Do your homework.
Yes, do your homework. I don't take late work, people. Okay, we powered that. We took off the training wheels. We did our warm-up lap. We're good, okay? I'm not gonna hold your hand. I'll help you, but I'm not gonna hold your hand. Okay, take care. Email me if you need. If you wanna meet up tomorrow so I can help you, email me, okay? But other than that, I think we're pretty good. We're all trying to figure this out already. Bye, you guys, take care.